the best game the team played?
Oh, boy. All the wins. I mean, you know, and ironically, maybe we played our best at Ohio State, ironically, because you probably could have made some money. I'm not into gambling, but I'm guessing you could have made some money that day if you put some on. But, you know, it was a process getting there. I think our staff did a great job getting the team ready. And, you know, everybody's quick to point out what we don't do offensively. You know, how about getting Vandenberg ready? I mean, we all saw what he looked like coming off the bench and the progress he made. And he's going to be an outstanding player for us. And he had a tough day a week ago Saturday. But that's all part of the process. It's like the basketball. I mean, it's something you go through the highs and lows and what have you. But we probably played as competitively over there. Other than, you know, we didn't do a great job against the run, and they certainly had something to do with that. You know, they got a big offensive line, a couple good backs, and that quarterback's as good an athlete as you're going to see anywhere. So, but I thought our guys really competed and handled the environment very, very well. So, you know, maybe in defeat, that was possibly our best effort.
Are you amazed at the level of conversation that Ken gets? You know, when
yeah, I'm not really sensitive to that. Yeah, I'm not sensitive to that. I hear bits of it, and I'm amazed on one hand, but I'm not amazed on the other, because they're, again, you know, as a fan this weekend, boy, there's a lot of experts out there. I don't know how many experts there were. And I think it's worse than basketball because, you know, they got like 1 billion games on TV. I mean, there's almost every game on TV, which means you got to have a couple announcers and analysts and all that stuff. So, I mean, where are they getting all these people? But, you know, it's interesting. But I just know what I know. You know, I think, you know, I'm so happy with our staff. We got a great staff, top to bottom. I mean, we're really lucky that way.
When you retire, you've got a future career now.
No, don't worry about that. That won't happen. Never say never. Say never on that one. Yeah, don't worry about that one. I may not even go in the stadium. I can't wait to tailgate, and I may never go in the stadium. Of course, that means I have to watch it on TV. So, no, I mean, a lot of the guys do great jobs. I'm a huge fan of them, and we're lucky in our, at least our TV hookups. You know, the guys that come through here are really good. I mean, they're really good, outstanding. So we've been lucky that way.
Who would you vote for in the Heisman?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, where do you start? You know, I mean, Florida. How do you go against that? I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback playing better than McCoy did against Texas A&M. I mean, what a performance that was, running, throwing. And that back from Notre Dame, you know, we saw him on film against Arizona last year. And, well, you know, what a performer he is, too. So, yeah, it goes right down. And, you know, Mark Ingram got hurt over the weekend. I'm not sure we all appreciated what Sean did last year. To go 100 yards in every game, you know, that's tough to do. There aren't many guys that have done that in their careers. And, but he's a great football player, too. So, I mean, there's a lot of good players out there. I'm not answering that question. I don't have a vote, so it doesn't matter.
Ron, they say, you know, if Sean had come back and he put up the numbers this year that he put up last year, he probably would have won the Heisman.
I had that thought at one point, you know, somewhere in the last 10 days.
Yeah.
But you know, again, I think, you know, I'm not a big look back on thing. You know, I'm not one to look back and, you know, the what ifs. He made a good move, and he's going to do very well. He's already doing well at the Jets. And, yeah, it worked out for him beautifully. So, you know, I'm really happy for him. It was great having him back. He was back for the Northwestern game, just showed up on Thursday afternoon, unannounced like he would normally. He declined to speak to the team like he normally does. And that was it. It was great having him here.
How do you pace yourself out between now and practice, like between now and bowl game?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the first part.
How do you pace yourself out between now and bowl game practice?
I think we have a routine that we're pretty comfortable with, and you know, the first part of really prior to the finals being over, it's just more about trying to keep our guys sharp and work fundamentally, and the guys that have played the most will work the least. You know, just so right now, this is a real important time for our guys, I think, to rest up. You know, Tony Moyaki hasn't been 100% healthy since he's come back. He's played well, but you know, there's a better Tony there, and I'm eager to make sure he's rested so he can play at 100% in January. And so we'll try to be very smart about that, but it gives us a nice chance too to work some of the younger guys, and we were way too nice to them the last 6 weeks of the season. So now we'll get a little bit of labor out of them, you know, see what they can do.
Sonny, what would your reaction be if a 10-2 Big Ten team was passed over for an undefeated smaller conference team?
You know, if that's the way it works, so be it. You know, I'm not. First of all, I don't have an awareness of how the whole BCS thing works. I really haven't studied it or you know, looked at it that hard. But, you know, those teams all had great years. You know, I know Boise, you know, Texas, TCU, and who am I leaving out? Who else?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're BCS, right? I mean, so they're, are you talking about out of the title game or the BCS bowls?
Just the BCS Bowl.
Yeah, and I assume they're in, right, because of the Big East, but, yeah, Boise and TCU those are excellent football teams. So, yeah, the Bulls have a tough job here. I mean, they've got a tough choice, and that's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing. And again, wherever we end up, we're going to be really happy. I'll promise you that. And we know we're going to play a tough opponent. Okay, thank you.